What is up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can see, we got a very excessively fun, bloody look. I call this look the sorrowing starlet because she wanted to be in search of fame. She could never find it herself, so she thought, why not mutilate herself and to get rid of the competition just to get her 5 seconds of fame. So as you can see, she's been crying, she's in pain, she's cut herself deep, and she has, massacred the competition. So I thought it'd be really fun to do a little fun transformation today. I just thought it'd be really fun to play with some blood, play with some latex, and play with some FX kind of makeup style. So I really hope you guys enjoy this fun, scary video for my third installment in my Halloween looks. So if you'd like to see how I got this sorrowing starlet look, then keep on watching. So to get started, I'm going to put my hair back because we want to get this out of the way. It is time to go, of course, go in with some eyes. I'm going to go in with the Anastasia eye primer as always because it's my favorite eye primer for any single look. And now for some eyeshadow, of course, to go over top of this, we're going to go in with the ColourPop Smoke Show eyeshadow palette for today's look. I'm definitely playing with some of the darker colors, obviously the black. I'm going to go in with the shade Let's Do It, which is like a nice dark black shade. I'm going to take it on a Morphe M433 brush and just pack it on top onto the lid on top of this eyeshadow primer. In the shade Slated, I'm going to take it on the same Morphe M433 brush and just start packing and blending this over top of the Let's Do It shade just to get a little bit of some transition. I'm just going back in with Let's Do It and just re-intensifying that and mixing it in with the shade Slated, of course, just to get a nice little cohesive blend here. Before I go in with some foundation, of course today's look is going to be very crazy. So I'm going to go in with some Mega Revolution SFX Liquid Latex today. So I'm actually just going to put that around this area right here because today we're going to be doing the slit mouth kind of effect. So let's just, apply some of this stuff and see what happens. Now, I have worked with liquid latex before, but it's been a little bit, so I want to try it again. You can see I added a little bit of some cotton as well because I want to make sure we actually get like a nice raised effect, because if I'm going to be slicing my mouth, I got to make sure it has some raised motion going on. So now I'm going to go in with some foundation over top. I'm going to go in with the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. I'm going to put this over top of everything, on top of my primer, on top of my little slits in my mouth, everything like that, just to get a nice little blend. I'm of course going to bounce it on before we finish off the rest of this look. Now that we got the base on, it is time to go in with the rest of this eye look. Of course, we're going to go back in with the shades Slated and Let's Do It from the ColourPop Smoke Show palette, just for the lower lash line. I'm going to take it on a Morphe B18 brush and blend it on the lower lash line to make sure we get this nice, great, cohesive blend. Now for inner corner and brow bone highlight, I'm going to go in with the shade Starstruck in the middle, which is like a nice silvery platinum shade. I'm going to take it on a Morphe M213 brush and just apply this into inner corner and brow bone before we get in with the rest of this look. Always like that smokier, like crying teardrop kind of effect kind of thing going on for like this sorrowing starlet little look. So I'm going to take some liquid liner and some gel liner and just kind of apply that on the lower lash line, and then I was told to try to add some water, try to make my eyes like tear up a little bit so that it kind of smears down. This sounds like it's going to be a travesty, but we will try it out together on here and see what happens. That is how you do it in a very watery way. So I am going to go do this side off camera. I'm going to do my brows and all that fun jazz, and probably some mascara and some lashes, obviously, and then I'll be back to finish off the rest of this look with you guys. Okay, so as you can see, we got the lashes on, if you can actually even see them. So I'm going to go in with some bronzer now before I go in with the rest of this face. I'm going to go in with the Hoola Benefit bronzer really quick because I need to bronze up this face a little bit at least, even though we are a sorrowing starlet, ready to do anything for the role. So I really just need to bronze this face up a little bit because I was going to do it before I did all this, but you really can't do bronzer around latex. So that's why I'm just going to bronze this baby up really quick. Just a little quick highlight. I'm going to go in with the Brain Freeze palette from Jeffree Star Cosmetics in the shade Freeze Tag. I'm just going to take it on the Anastasia A23 brush. Just do a little highlight, not a little crazy, just a little bit, you know, just a little fun going on here. Just making sure we have a little bit of some glow. Now that the eyes and everything is done, I'm going to just peel some of this latex off. 'Cause, you know, you want to get that little like peeled effect going on with the skin. Because this is where we're going to put the fake blood. I just don't want to take off the entire thing. Because it seems like if I would do that, it might do that. And I don't want to do that right now. Peel as much as I could. And now really quick, I'm going to actually add some lipstick. I'm going to go in with the Revolution Vinyl Liquid Lipstick in the shade Haunted. It definitely looks like a nice vinyl red lipstick shade. I'm just going to apply this before we go in with the fake blood effect. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the Makeup Revolution SFX face paint palette. I'm going to take like the red, the deeper reds, and everything like that and just mix them together on a Morphe concealer brush. And I'm just going to start taking in between and around the cuts that I have on my face. Now it is time for the blood. I'm going to take the Mayron Coagulated Blood Gel right here. So it is a bit thick, if you can see that. I'm just going to apply it with a little bit of a cotton pad, a cotton swab, and just going to kind of try to get it all around the mouth area where I just applied all this effect and get it to drip a little bit. Because of course, if you're going to cut yourself, you might as well have it drip down a little bit. So we're just going to see how this is going to apply. Okay, so now I mixed a little bit of the blood with some water. And now we're going to apply just a little more, to make sure it's a little bit more of a dripping effect. And here you have it, you guys. This is the final look doing this sorrowing Starlet look, because of course it is very Black Dahlia, it's very Chelsea Grin inspired, it's very tearful, it's very dramatic, and it's very excessive. And I'm really loving this one because of course I don't really do very gore themed makeup looks, and this is as gore as I can get, but I am really liking it right now. So of course, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this really fun Halloween tutorial. Make sure you thumbs it up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the very near future. Love you. Bye.